Thank you. Thank you for having me here today at this wonderful event. Let's get started after you read the disclaimer. So many traders struggle, often chasing strategies but still lacking consistency. My promise to you today is that today's session will shift your mindset from a hopeful trader to a strategic trader. Why are you here? I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Please answer in the chat with a simple Y or N, yes or no, to acknowledge some of the common challenges traders face. Have you ever felt like you're jumping from strategy to strategy, hoping for success, but never finding it? I just need to get a little interaction here. Type a Y or an N. Okay, come on, everybody, participate. It's participation time. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. All right. The reason traders fail isn't due to a lack of strategy. It's the lack of a repeatable system, discipline, and the right mindset. Next question. Do you find yourself frustrated when you take profits too soon or when you enter too early and suffer losses even when your view was correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I'm seeing 1 no among a lot of yeses. Good for you. Again, the issue is in strategy itself. It's the lack of a repeatable system, discipline, and mindset. Number 3, do you take bigger, more aggressive positions after losing money? Do you take big to make it back? Yes or no? Yes, with a lot of S's there. No. Okay, no. Okay, good. Once more, the challenge is not the strategy, but the absence of a consistent system, discipline, and mindset. And finally, have you reached some success in your trading, but feel unsure about how to grow further? So you're successful, but you're unsure how to grow further. Any yeses there? Okay, I'm seeing some yeses. If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're in the right place. You're aiming for a bigger future, but remember, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll get the same results. Today, we're going to focus on changing that. My name is Jody Samuels, and welcome to the 5 pillars of profitable trading. Why your success depends on more than just strategy. Flipping the traditional mindset. It's not about finding the perfect strategy, but mastering your overall approach. So thank you for being here. And before we dive in, I just want to briefly introduce myself. I spent 15 years with JP Morgan, first on Wall Street and then on Bay Street as a foreign exchange interbank trader, where I was responsible for generating millions in annual revenue. Today, I trade my portfolio of stocks, options, futures, and Forex while managing my trading and education company, the FX Trader's Edge. But through my coaching and mentorship programs, I've helped countless traders unlock their potential. I'm also the author of The Trader's Pendulum, the 10 Habits of Highly Successful Traders, and I've developed the Wealth Builders Roadmap, a coaching program which I personally coach, designed to empower traders by teaching them how to apply business skills to grow their trading business. And I'm going to share more about that later. But for now, thank you for your time and trust today, and let's get started. So now that we've set the stage by acknowledging some common challenges traders face, let's dive into the core issue holding many traders back: the difference between hopeful traders and strategic traders. And by the way, hope is not a strategy. Hopeful traders believe in quick riches. Hopeful traders are often drawn in by the promise of fast profits. They believe that they can achieve wealth quickly with the right strategy or a hot tip. Reality check: Most of these traders end up frustrated and losing money. Excuse me, the doorbell's ringing and my dog is barking. David, can you pause for just a minute? I'm the only one home. Just pause, please. Rely on luck, waiting for the market to turn in their favor. They place trades without a well-defined plan, hoping for the best while fearing the worst. And hopeful traders are constantly searching for the perfect strategy. They jump from one strategy to another, chasing the latest indicator or guru. And this shiny object syndrome leads to inconsistency and confusion. The truth is, there's no perfect strategy. Success in trading isn't about finding a magic formula. Let me illustrate the hopeful trader for you. This is an extreme case to make the point clear. But even if you don't fall into this category entirely, I believe many of you will relate to some of what I'm describing. At first, the hopeful trader is excited about trading and confident they can make a killing, but they have no clear goals. They don't even know why they want to make money or what it's for. They're easily influenced by the hype in the media and follow many different people. They spend lots of money following gurus, trade impulsively without a clear reason for entering trades, and they have no boundaries or rules to guide them. Then, determined to make it big, whatever that means to them, they dive into research and learning. But soon they are overwhelmed with information, unable to separate the wheat from the chaff. Confidence starts to fade as they aimlessly chase the holy grail strategy or hope someone will hand them profitable trades day in and day out. Finally, after following so many so-called mentors without finding success themselves, they feel lost, hopeless, and helpless. They've been chasing home runs without any discipline or structure. And all it has brought them are losses, frustration, and a feeling of being stuck. In short, hopeful traders are out of shape, mentally and emotionally. I'm out of shape saying this. My gosh. As an outsider looking in, I want to help the hopeful trader. I see and feel their challenges. I've been there myself. I've experienced the same feelings of being easily influenced by gurus, misreading the market, and lacking a plan to correct mistakes before the damage was done. I've also experienced the emotional roller coaster that comes with volatile markets. In fact, my trading education began in the 1980s, during a time when Paul Volcker was chairman of the Federal Reserve. We had rising interest rates, higher oil prices, government overspending, wage inflation, and skyrocketing overall inflation. Needless to say, the markets were extremely volatile. And for someone just starting out, it was quite the roller coaster ride, dealing with volatile markets and volatile emotions. It was anything but pleasant. Can you relate to this? The good news is this experience paved the way for the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program, which you'll hear more about later. It's also why I coach traders today, because it helps me maintain balance in my own trading. What I teach serves as a constant reminder to me. It makes me accountable, and I'm here to help you avoid those same pitfalls. So let's get on to the strategic traders. Strategic traders focus on process over prediction, build a structured system, and refine their trading edge over time. Let's elaborate on this. Strategic traders, the path to consistency and success. We're all looking for consistency, aren't we? At first, strategic traders focus on process over prediction. Unlike hopeful traders, strategic traders understand that no one can predict the market with certainty. Instead of relying on gut feelings, They follow a clear, repeatable process. The key insight is success in trading isn't about guessing the market's next move. It's about consistently executing a proven system. Then, strategic traders build a structured system. Strategic traders develop a structured trading system that gives them an edge. Their system includes well-defined entry and exit rules, risk management strategies, and a disciplined approach. The core principle is they aren't just placing trades, they're following a business plan for success. And finally, strategic traders refine their edge over time. Strategic traders recognize that trading is a long-term game. They continuously refine their system based on market conditions, past performance, and lessons learned from experience. It's a mindset shift. A trader's edge isn't built overnight. It's honed through discipline, patience, and constant refinement. I know that you all know this. It isn't rocket science. I know you've been told these things by other educators. I'm sure you have. And please don't be offended if I'm hitting a raw nerve. I apologize for that. But the question is, are you doing something about it? I can help you. So let's just summarize. Hopeful traders seek quick profits, rely on luck and gut feelings, constantly searching for the perfect strategy, react emotionally to market movements. Strategic traders focus on process over prediction, rely on a structured, repeatable system, build and refine their edge over time, and follow a disciplined approach even under stress. Now, I am going to tell you a personal story here about the hopeful trader relying on luck and gut feelings. And then I'm going to pick it up with an example a few slides down to illustrate this, which just happened recently to me and what I'm doing about it. I had a coach once. I needed to work on my emotions. I remember telling her that I trade a lot from instinct. I mean, she was asking me, what system do I use? What's my trading strategy, et cetera. And I would tell her, I'm an L8 wave person. I like to look at the market cycles, et cetera. But I also told her that I can look at a chart. I remember telling her this. And I trade a lot from instinct. When I see a pattern, I act through my gut. And she told me that because of all of my experience, that's called intuition, and that it's okay that I trade from an evolved state of intuition. Well, guess what? That belief stayed with me all of these years, and today it doesn't serve me well. Another reason why I created the Wealth Builders Roadmap for me. I need a defined system. There's no gut instinct. I need to do the work. Okay, so keep that story in mind. I'm going to get to an example soon. The transition from hopeful to strategic trader. Now that we understand the key differences between hopeful and strategic traders, the next question is, how do you transition from being a hopeful trader to becoming a strategic trader? The answer lies in the 5 pillars of profitable trading, which I'll be walking you through today. These 5 pillars, or the 5 Ps, are designed to help you build a sustainable trading business by creating a structured system, instilling discipline, and adopting the right mindset. That's exactly what we'll focus on in this next part of the session. Trading is not a game of luck. It's a business of probabilities. And these probabilities favor the strategic, disciplined trader. And that's exactly what you'll learn to master through the Wealth Builders Roadmap, which again, I will describe later. In this next session, we're going to explore 5 common hopeful trader mindsets that keep traders stuck, along with real-world examples of how these mindsets play out in trading. Then we'll introduce the 5P solution, a proven framework that helps traders shift from uncertainty to confidence, from inconsistency to discipline, and from hoping to executing with precision. What I ask of you, we're just going to be doing 5 trader mindsets with examples. I want you to stay engaged and to please type in the box a yes or a no if you can relate to these trader mindsets. Let's dive in. Hopeful trader mindset number 1 is unrealistic expectations and no clear why. The belief is I'll double my money every month and trade from an island. No kidding, I've had traders tell me this. Okay, I've been around for a long time. I've had traders tell me this, that they want to double their money every month and then go to some island and trade. What's the consequence? Random goals equals random results. Now I'm going to read the scenario and you type a Y in the box or an N if you can relate to this or not. Meet Tom, an excited new trader who just funded his account with $5,000. He watched a few YouTube videos and decided he would turn it into $50,000 in 6 months. In the first week, he takes random trades, scores a big win, but soon loses it all by over-leveraging. After a few months, his account is drained, leaving him frustrated. Can anybody relate to this? Maybe it's a bit extreme, but if you can somewhat relate to it, type a Y in the box. Okay. Well, the 5P solution is to unrealistic expectations and no clear why. The solution is the first P, for purpose. Strategic traders set clear goals focused on risk management, skill growth, and long-term sustainability, not just profits. Let's go on to mindset number 2, hopeful trader mindset number 2. Searching for the Holy Grail instead of understanding their trading personality. Belief, if I just find the perfect system, I'll win every time. What's the consequence? Endless strategy hopping, burnout, and inconsistency. So endless strategy hopping equals burnout and inconsistency. What's the scenario? Sarah buys every trading course she comes across, hoping one will finally make her rich. She's tried scalping, swing trading, and day trading, all in just 3 months. But every time she hits a losing streak, she abandons the strategy and jumps to the next. After a year, she's exhausted and no better off. So if you can relate to this, just as we go, just type a Y in the box. I'd appreciate it. What is the 5P solution, searching for the Holy Grail instead of understanding their trading personality? The solution is the second P, the person. Strategic traders choose a method aligned with their personality and stick with it long enough to master it. That's right. So every trader has their own personality, trader's personality, and we really need to understand what that is in order to decide whether we're going to day trade or swing trade or position trade. And there's a lot more that goes into that, of course. Hopeful trader mindset number 3 is no trading system or routine. The belief is I'll just make decisions as I go. I mean, that's winging it, isn't it? What's the consequence? Inconsistent actions equals inconsistent results. So yes, we need to have consistent actions in order to show consistent results. What's this scenario? Mark left his corporate job to trade full-time and didn't want to follow a rigid plan. He started trading by feel or by gut without a defined strategy or routine. His early trades were profitable, but over time, emotional decisions and lack of structure led to inconsistent results. Eventually, his lack of a clear process caused him to give up trading. Can anybody relate to this? Type a Y if you can. The 5P solution to no trading system or routine is the third P, the process. Strategic traders follow a structured trading system with clear strategies and daily routines. They remove emotion from decision-making by sticking to their proven system and refining their process over time. Hopeful trader mindset number 4, no trade plan. The belief is, I'll just go with my gut and see what happens. What's the consequence? Trading without a plan leads to emotional decisions and inconsistent outcome. So you're seeing a pattern here, aren't you? What is the scenario? Emily trades on instinct. She has no plan for when to enter or exit trades and doesn't know how much capital to risk per trade. Some days she wins, but on others she wipes out her gains in a single bad trade. I'm sure we've all done that. So the 5P solution is to no trade plan is the fourth P, the plan. Strategic traders have a clear trading plan with rules for entering, exiting, and managing risk, ensuring consistency and discipline in every trade. And finally, hopeful trader mindset number 5 is no accountability or performance review. The belief is, I don't need to track my performance. I'll know if I'm improving. The consequence, without reviewing performance, mistakes are repeated and growth stalls. What's the scenario? Jake has been trading for 2 years, but doesn't review his trades or track his performance. He doesn't understand why he's stuck at the same level and keeps making the same mistakes, missing opportunities to improve. What is the 5P solution? No accountability or performance review. The solution is the 5th P, performance. Strategic traders track their performance, review their trades regularly, and seek accountability through mentorship or peer feedback, ensuring continuous growth and improvement. See, many traders stop at the strategy, and they may have a mentor and that's teaching them the strategy. They might take some profitable trades, but there's no accountability. And that's what traders lack and really crave, because trading it can be a lonely business. We're trading in our office with our computers and our whatever number of screens we're using. But I know for me, accountability is key. So whether that's through a trading buddy or on a Discord channel, it's really important to be accountable and to track performance. Can anybody relate to that? Type a Y in the box if you can. Okay, let's move on. The 5 Ps: purpose, person, process, plan, performance, form the foundation of a strategic trader's approach. These pillars help you build a trading system that is not only repeatable, but scalpable, allowing you to grow and refine your edge over time. So let me ask you this question. Which of these P's do you feel you need to work on the most? Purpose, person, process, plan, or performance? Just type it in the box if you can. Okay, great. Process, all of them. Yeah. Well, do one at a time. Plan. So it's interesting. Usually when I ask this question, I gave this presentation to my, my group last week. Every single one of these is picked. And some say all, but everybody usually has one thing that they want to work on. So just pick that one thing now that you're thinking about it and work on that and commit to it, because that's really important that you do that in order to improve. So that's great. Thanks for participating, for those of you who did. So let's take a closer look at how the 5 Ps play a crucial role in your trading success. By focusing on these 5 Ps, you're creating a roadmap for long-term success. They helped you shift from hopeful trader who relies on luck and emotion to a strategic trader who builds a consistent and disciplined trading business. Okay. Speaking of luck and emotion, the path to developing a wealth builder's mentality starts here. So let's delve into the next step of your journey. You understand the difference between being hopeful and being strategic and how the 5 Ps fit in. So how do you go from hopeful, driven by emotion and luck, to strategic trader who follows a disciplined, repeatable system? The answer is in mastering the 5 Ps of profitable trading, which is the backbone. But beyond strategies and systems, this program is about something even more powerful: cultivating lasting habits for success. So let's talk about the truth about habits in trading. What truly separates strategic traders from everyone else is their ability to consistently apply these habits, no matter the market conditions. Many people believe that habits form in 21 days, but that's a myth. This misconception comes from a misinterpretation of Dr. Maxwell Maltz's research on self-image. While Maltz observed that personal adjustments often took around 21 days, he never claimed this was the magic number for habit formation. In reality, research shows that forming a habit takes much longer, on average about 66 days. That's why in the Wealth Builders Roadmap, we'll spend 5 intensive weeks together building these habits, followed by an additional 6 months of support to reinforce and solidify them. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about creating habits that transform the way you trade for the long run. Let's take a deeper look at how we're going to do this. Mindfulness and habits in trading. A critical part of mastering the 5 Ps is learning to manage not just your trades, but also your mindset and emotions. In this section, we'll explore 2 key areas which are often overlooked, yet essential to the Wealth Builders Roadmap program: changing your habits and mindfulness, mastering your emotions and your thoughts. So think about your own trading. Do any of these patterns sound familiar? Now you have to type a Y in the box if you can relate. I'm going to throw out a bunch of questions. Just type a Y in the box if you can relate. Do you often jump into trades too early out of impatience? Has anybody ever done that before? I know I have. Type a Y if you have. Do you hesitate to take profits when you should? Do you cut winning trades too soon, missing out on bigger gains? Okay, I'm seeing some yeses. Do you freeze up and fail to pull the trigger due to fear? Any yeses there? Do you keep moving your stop loss on losing trades? Do you add to a losing position, hoping it turns around? Do you increase your position size after a winning streak, only to lose again, to lose more? And do you consistently make small profits but struggle to scale up your trading? Okay, I want to see a lot of yeses in here. These are not random decisions. They're behavioral patterns. It's not your fault. Listen to what I'm going to say. In the Wealth Builders Roadmap, we'll identify these patterns and replace them with habits that support better trading results. Just like in life, your trading habits dictate your long-term success. Recognizing your trading patterns. Trading chart patterns versus behavioral patterns. As traders, you may be highly skilled at identifying chart patterns, yet unaware of the behavioral patterns that drive your trading decisions. To transition from a hopeful trader to a strategic trader, you must build habits that align with the 5 Ps. The goal is to reach a point where your decision-making becomes second nature, calm, consistent, and disciplined. Let's explore how to make that shift. Now, you're all familiar with the pattern, the chart pattern on the left. This is my Wavy Tunnel Pro setup, by the way. So I'm looking at this pattern, and I can tell you that I think I know what's going to happen. I mean, it's a trade setup for me. But behavioral patterns are just as important. They can impact whether I take this trade or not, and whether I think differently about this pattern once I identified it. I'm going to explain that shortly. Mindfulness, mastering your emotions. Hand in hand with habit change is mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in your trades, or in this presentation for that matter. This is essential for managing emotions, one of the biggest challenges in trading. Why mindfulness matters in trading and in life. I mean, mindfulness is really key. You've heard that word a lot. As traders, we can't control the markets, the external world. The markets are part of the external world that we just can't control. But we can control how we respond internally. So that includes our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. So we might have our thoughts and our emotions, but we need to know what actions to take. Developing mindfulness is crucial because it helps you recognize emotional triggers before they sabotage your trades. How many people have experienced trade sabotage from their emotions? Anybody? Mindfulness, people. Let's listen up. Mindfulness also helps you stay calm and focused, even in volatile market conditions. And mindfulness helps you avoid impulsive decisions driven by fear or greed. For example, if you tend to jump into trades too soon out of impatience, mindfulness can help you catch that impulse before you act on it. By practicing mindfulness, you train yourself to respond rationally rather than react emotionally, a key trait of strategic traders. In the Wealth Builders Roadmap, we'll explore how to incorporate this into your trading routine. Mindfulness as a habit for long-term success. Incorporating mindfulness into your trading routine is really a game changer. It helps you break free from knee-jerk reactions and develop a steady, disciplined approach to trading. Why is mindfulness essential again? It reduces emotional decision-making. It enhances focus and patience. It helps you stay disciplined under all market conditions. Over time, mindfulness becomes a habit, leading to a more focused, calm, and consistent trading. Key traits of a strategic trader. By working on both habits and mindfulness, you'll emerge from the Wealth Builders Roadmap program as a strategic trader, at least on your way, equipped with the skills, mindset, and emotional discipline needed to succeed in any market. Awareness is key, and that's the program brings out awareness in really what you're doing and how you're trading. So let's take this one step further and recognize that trader psychology isn't all about the emotions. It's about our thoughts too. And this is really important. So please listen up. We've all heard that we hear a lot about emotions being the most important aspect of trading psychology. Who has heard that before? Has anybody heard that before? That emotions play a key role in our trading psychology? Well, guess what? Newsflash, the way we think also plays a significant part. A trader's mind can enter a natural mental blind spot, which changes his thinking about the trade while he is in it. Let me repeat that. A trader's mind can enter a natural mental blind spot, which changes his thinking about the trade while he is in it. He might have thought the complete opposite when he was planning his trade, and then suddenly, or she, since this is, you know, women educators, she can change her thinking about the trade while she is in it. I'm going to show you an example, okay? This is called cognitive bias, and these cognitive biases distort the way we process information from our thinking mind and cause trading errors which we can't control. Let me repeat that because it's a lot of words here. These cognitive biases distort the way we process information from our thinking mind and cause trading errors which we can't control. We can't control them, but we can do something about it. So in the Wealth Builders Roadmap, we're going to go through these biases. We're going to go through why we think one thing and we do another thing, and then we don't understand why we did that other thing, because of course we knew that it was going to go this way. We knew it, and we did the opposite. We did the complete opposite. Why did that happen? Why did we sabotage our beautiful trade that we thought about and we analyzed, and suddenly we do something different? Okay. That's called a natural mental blind spot. So let's look at this example. This is my Wavy Tunnel Pro strategy. And in the Wavy Tunnel Pro strategy, we have the wave and we have the tunnel. The wave are the purple lines, the tunnel are the two black lines. And once we break down below the wave, we have a purple semaphore. I'm looking at the far right. I don't know if you can see my cursor. We are expecting the market to go down to the tunnel, actually below the tunnel, for the initial target. That's what we are expecting. So this is a personal example, by the way. I defined my game plan after the market closed, and this is what I saw. The Wavy Tunnel Pro setup for price to move down to the initial target, and it was bearish for a number of reasons in addition to this trading strategy setup, in addition to this pattern. And I even posted it on Discord that this is what I'm looking for. So I used my deliberative mind for the analysis. My deliberative mind was in action for this analysis. Now, I know you're going to guess that something happened along the way, and I'm going to share that with you on the next slide. But it is the deliberative mind that does the analysis. And that's what mindfulness helps with, using our deliberative mind. And you know, I spoke earlier about being intuitive and how I spoke to my coach for my emotions, and she told me it's okay to use your intuition because you're an advanced trader. You've been trading for, you know, a number of years, you can recognize these patterns. Fine, I can recognize these patterns, but then something happens along the way. So just keep this in mind. Deliberative mind in action for the analysis. We defined the trade. We said it was going here. There were lots of other reasons to be bearish. And this trade setup calls for an initial profit target below the tunnel. Okay, can anybody relate so far? Do you see where I'm going with this? Because type a yes in the box if you're following along. Okay, great. So let's go to the next slide. A few days later, so we moved down, okay, we moved down for 3 days. And then on the 4th day, a few days later, the intuitive mind takes over. The intuitive mind and decides that price will continue higher since it closed so strong. Price will continue higher. The market exhibited bullish behavior all day, but the market wasn't bullish from the deliberative analysis done a few days before. So I actually day traded this, and I had a good day, but then I made a mistake up here. I let my intuitive mind take over and say, well, this is so obvious, Jody. The market it's going to continue higher. That's as much of a correction we're going to see. Because we closed so strong, the intuitive mind took over. But my target is below the tunnel. And there were just so many reasons to continue with that deliberate analysis. So let's see why this happened and what we can do about it. Trading psychology, mental blind spot. Initially, the deliberative mind analyzed the markets as bearish and even set a target for the move. Instead of selling on that rally at resistance on the beautiful big green candle, the intuitive mind took over and decided that the market was changing its character to bullish. Without further thought, the bearish analysis was replaced with the intuitive mind accepting the bullish view. No questions asked. This is really, really important. Please type a Y in the box if this has ever happened to you and you don't understand why it's happening and what you can do about it. This is the crux. Yeah, and this is what we're going to work on in the Wealth Builders Roadmap. And you're wondering, like, why is this happening? You're doing the analysis. You're setting up your charts. You have your support and resistance levels, your supply and demand levels, whatever you do, your indicators, whatever you're using. And you okay, and you do the deliberative action, your analysis, and fine. And then suddenly your intuitive mind gets caught up with its emotions and with the price action, and just completely throws away, maybe looking at a shorter time frame, and completely forgets or throws away what the deliberative mind so patiently analyzed. And it was pretty good analysis, because that's actually what played out, and the market went even further. And there were so many reasons to believe that the market was bearish at that time. Trade wars, etc. I'm in Canada, don't ask. Anyway, I'm not getting political, but the deliberative mind set it all up, and the intuitive mind screwed it all up. Okay, and everybody's with me now. You're all typing a Y in the box, so that's good. At least you're paying attention. I was getting a little worried there before that you weren't paying attention. So, mindfulness in the Wealth Builders Roadmap. In the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program, we go beyond just strategies and systems. We focus on developing the mental and emotional awareness needed for long-term success. Mindfulness will be a core part of your journey, helping you identify emotional and mind triggers, improve decision-making, and ultimately become a disciplined strategic trader. So again, mindfulness is key because before we summarize the 5 Ps, mindfulness is a part of this. It helps you identify emotional and mental triggers before they impact your trades, strengthens decision-making by keeping you present and focused. It helps develop the discipline needed to trade like a strategic trader. So in this program, we are going to tackle mindfulness, and we have a bunch of exercises that we can do so that what I did earlier doesn't happen, so that our intuitive mind doesn't take over and sabotage our trades. And by integrating mindfulness into our trading routines, you'll gain the confidence and control to execute your strategy consistently, no matter the market conditions. Mindfulness will be a part of your journey. So let's take a look at how the Wealth Builders Roadmap will guide you through this transformation. Let's summarize the 5 Ps from the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program, the professional approach to trade successfully and consistently. 1, the first P is purpose. Set clear, measurable goals that align with your long-term success. So I've set up worksheets for this, and we're going to do some of the exercises in class, and you're going to hear what all the other students have to say. In fact, I'm bringing back some of the students from the last program who took it actually last year, and they want to come back again because they worked on a lot last year, and I met with them, and they've actually made real progress, and they're very consistent, but they have a few things that they want to work on. So they'll be coming back to this program so that they can help you as well. Number 2, the person, the second P. Discover the trading approach that fits your unique personality and mindset. And we have some pretty cool exercises for this too. And number 3, the third P is the process. Build a structured system that removes emotional decision-making and fosters positive habits. So we have exercises for this, and it's really important that you build a structured system which includes your strategies. And most of you have your own strategies, and this is strategy independent. Like, it doesn't matter what strategies you use, as long as it fits your personality and you're cool with it, then you go with that and you build your process around those strategies. If you want a new strategy, I can give you my strategy, but that's not what I'm offering as part of this program. But I can certainly give you that strategy too. And the fourth P is plan. Plan every trade to ensure consistency, discipline, and accountability. That means to plan the trade. So you want your entry trigger. What is it? And what is your exit trigger? And that means your stop loss and your profit-taking targets. It's really, really important, that, to put in a stop loss. It really, really, really is. And it's really, really important to have a plan and not to use intuition, like I have done many, many times. Like I have the belief, and which every day I work on that. And finally, the fifth P is measuring performance. Tracking and refining your performance regularly to maximize growth and results. And whether you trade stocks and options or futures or Forex, I have tracking sheets for all of you. I did a private session to a group of stock and options traders, so I have tracking sheets for that. And then I did another session for mainly futures and Forex traders. So I have tracking sheets for that. So whatever you trade, you're welcome in the Wealth Builders mindset, Wealth Builders coaching program. So this is your invitation to join the Wealth Builders Roadmap. If you continue, these are problems you face today. If you continue trading the way you are, you'll remain stuck in the cycle of inconsistency and frustration. With the right foundation, you'll keep chasing. Without the right foundation, you'll keep chasing strategies and short-term wins without ever achieving lasting success. So you want to look back a year from now and say, wow, I did the Wealth Builders Roadmap, and thanks to this program, I have a plan. I know what trades I'm taking, what trades I'm not taking. I understand that it's okay not to be in the market when I don't see things clearly. I'm doing mindfulness exercise so that my brain, my mind doesn't sabotage my trades and doesn't sabotage my thinking into intuitive thinking where I just wing it and take trades when I planned it all out. What am I doing? Oh no, oh no. So a year from now, I want you to look back and say and see what you have done to make real changes in your trading business. And that's what I'm here for. So many traders fall into the hopeful trader trap, constantly searching for the next holy grail strategy instead of developing the skills, the mindset, and habits that lead to consistent profitability. The good news, there's a way out. Are you waiting for the good news? Does this sound exciting? Type a Y in the box if you want this. If you want this. I want to know if anybody wants this, or if you're just still looking for the strategy. Okay, why are you here? Okay. In the Wealth Builders Roadmap, we'll give you the structure, guidance, and accountability you need to break free from this cycle and build a profitable, sustainable trading business. Let's explore how this program can help you transform your trading for the long term. The Wealth Builders Roadmap with me, Jody Samuels, starts March 31st, Mondays and Thursdays for 5 weeks, 90-minute sessions, and then monthly follow-up sessions for 6 months. And you have to do the work in between. So I'm going to be there with you to develop the Wealth Builders Roadmap. And this is a great coaching program that you can follow no matter what markets you trade and no matter what market conditions we're in. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 5 weeks of guided coaching, break free from inconsistency, and build a trading process that works specifically for you. With 2 90-minute live sessions per week, you'll get personalized hands-on guidance to refine your strategy. The 5 P's framework, a clear step-by-step roadmap so you never have to guess what to do next. Just follow the proven path to transform your trading. Live Q&A and direct coaching. This program is limited to just 25 traders, ensuring you get the focused attention and expert feedback needed to succeed. Hands-on tools and exercises for every P. Practical, actionable exercises to help you implement each of the 5 Ps into your trading process for long-term results. You get 25 emotional pendulum case studies. Dive deep into real-world trading scenarios to recognize emotional triggers and understand how your emotions impact your trades. And you can find this offer on thewavytunnelpro.com/coaching. That's the website. You'll get mindfulness exercises, master mindfulness in trading, so you can recognize and control emotional reactions and mental blind spots before they derail your trades. Accountability partner. Work closely with a dedicated partner to keep you accountable between sessions and support each other's growth. Trade tracking and accountability system. Receive professional trade tracking tools to measure what's working, refine your process, and track real measurable growth. Community support on Discord. Join an active community of like-minded traders and expert coaches to stay motivated and accountable every step of the way. Access to all recordings. Get access to all materials and session recordings so you can revisit key lessons whenever you need. wavytunnelpro.com/coaching. This is not a mass market program. It's a high-touch, premium coaching experience designed to give you real, lasting results. That's why we're only accepting 25 traders for this round. And the deadline is Sunday, March 30th. This is the last day to enroll before coaching starts, but don't wait until then. Act now or you will talk yourself out of this program. If you're serious about finally mastering your trading process, now is the time to take action. This is your opportunity to finally take control of your trading, build consistency, and achieve the results you've been striving for. Special offer for webinar attendees. You'll get exclusive bonus materials, an excerpt from my widely published book, The Trader's Pendulum, a special technical analysis session, learn how to choose the right technical analysis tools tailored to your trading style. You'll get 6 monthly follow-up sessions, ongoing support to help you stay on track and refine your process after the program ends. And your special fast action bonus, if you enroll today, you will receive a complimentary one-on-one coaching session after the program to review what you've done in the program. How cool is that? No matter how long it takes. wavytunnelpro.com/coaching. I'm not going to play you this because my time is almost out. Oh, and I didn't, hang on. Okay. But it's more than classes and bonuses. It's a way to finally be accountable to your coach and your group. We are going to hold you accountable for 6 months after the program, when you will take your trades, measure your results, and work on fine-tuning your strategy or money management or trade management to improve those results. Imagine looking back in 6 months and realizing that you're still stuck in the same cycle. Or imagine looking back and seeing a real transformation in your trading, more confidence, better consistency, and actual results. Which future do you want? The difference between struggling traders and successful traders isn't luck. It's having the right process, the right structure, and the right coaching. That's what you're getting inside the Wealth Builders Roadmap. Think about it. It's $100 a month. And if you need another payment plan, email me, Jody at fxtradersedge.com. It's $100 a month. We're going to hold you accountable, and we'll even give you a trial trading account from our funded program so you make sure you stick to your rules. And the price is at $100 a month. It's $1,199 for all of the, there's a lot, and you're getting a lot of personal attention. I'm your coach all the way, I'm your coach. There's a 3-pay monthly as well, and if you need a different payment plan, remember, it's just $100 a month. You can afford $100 a month. Well, I don't know if you can. I shouldn't make that assumption. But this is what the price is. wavytunnelpro.com/coaching. And I don't know when I'm going to be doing this again. I might not do it again. I'm doing it now. And so if you're even thinking about it, don't think you're going to do it again, that I'm going to be your coach in 3 months' time, because I'm not. Okay, this might be the last time that I coach this. Okay, so thank you so much. If you have any questions, please contact me at Jody at fxtradersedge.com. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you learned something new today. And that's it. I look forward to working with you in the Wealth Builders Roadmap. Thank you, David.